What's up, YouTube family? So for today, we will be discussing my top 5 things about the M5 and my least 5 favorite things about the M5. All right, y'all. So the number one thing I absolutely hate about this BMW M5 F90 has to be the coolant tank reservoir that sits right here. This thing is notorious for leaking coolant out of these motors. If we zoom in here, you can kind of see it leaking coolant all around here. So what that does is essentially leaks coolant and it drips directly onto the 4 cylinders on this bank of the motor right here. That will corrode and rust the injectors. And that in turn will cause misfires, and those misfires can actually blow your motor. So by far, the coolant reservoir location is the number one thing that's bad about the F90 M5. All right, so the second annoying feature of this BMW M5 has to be the charging station for iPhones. It's all the way down there. So pretty much, if I put my phone in there, I'm blocked by these bottles or cups. So while driving, I have to take one out, take my phone, put that back, and then put this back. And that's not really convenient when driving. The third feature that I absolutely hate about this M5 is the amount of steps it takes to activate the launch control. So if we zoom in down here, we see these 3 settings: efficient, comfort, and comfort. When I put the car into drive, we also see these 3 ticks. So pretty much, you have to hit this button 3 times to put the car in Sports Plus. And the same thing here, 3 times to put the car into Sports Plus. Then the same thing here, 3 times to put the car into Sports Plus. And then you need to hit this to the right, I believe, to put it in manual mode. So you see it turn from D to 1. Then you have to essentially hit the upticks on this until the 3rd setting. So see how it's 2, 1, 2, 3. So once all those settings have been set, you have to push the the brake all the way through the floor. And I mean like through the floor. And then for the gas, you have to push it all the way down past this click. And then, if it works, we'll see a checkered flag here for about 2 seconds. All right, I'm gonna try it now. There we go. The car kinda almost launched. So we are safe, but yeah, that's how you do it. But BMW gave us these convenient little red buttons right here, and I essentially coded my launch control settings into 1 button. So if I click this twice and then hit this to the right, I'm ready to go. So for number 4, open the trunk with the key fob, but not close the trunk with the key fob. So if I hold this button, it will open. But from the factory, if you hold it again, it will not close. Now there's an aftermarket software called Beamer Code that I use to code my car to be able to do it with my key. So now if I hold my key now, mines can in fact close. Now I've been told that some cars from Canada perhaps, or overseas in the UK, have that feature from the factory. But here in America, the M5 does not, unfortunately. And the 5th feature that I hate has to go to the CarPlay. So basically, dudes spend anywhere from $100 to 130K on a brand new M5 and your car will not let you flex. I mean, you pull into the casino or whatever, playing your music. The second you hop out the car and close this door, the music, the wireless CarPlay will cut off. So check it. So I get out the car, doors open, CarPlay is still connected. Still connected. I open door, get inside, clear the missing key message, and boom, it disconnected. Music off. And then you have to wait 3 to 5 or 10 or 20 seconds for it to reconnect. It still has not reconnected. It's so annoying. All right, so switching gears just a tad, let's talk about my top 5 favorite features now of the M5. So number 1 has to go to the switchable 4-wheel drive system. So I have mine's kind of hotkeyed here on 1. So if you hit 1, the car at the push of a button has 3 different modes. And we can kind of look at the red arrows here to kind of see this. So 4-wheel drive is 50% split in power. That's what I use to launch the best without spinning. This is rear wheel drive bias. So I believe it's 30% to the front and then 70% to the back. This is amazing for roll racing. And then finally, we have just the rear wheel drive. So if you want to do a burnout, if you want to go drift, fun fact, the F90 is the world record car for the longest consecutive drift. I'll put a screenshot somewhere around here now. But either way, the car is 4-wheel drive or 2-wheel drive. All right, my second favorite feature has to be these seats. Driving on these seats is like driving your couch, no cab. So essentially, once you get in the car here, you can push this first button and have access to like 13 different massage seats.
Nice.
So we have hip, upper body, whole body, back only, shoulder, lumbar, upper body only, whole body. So that's like 10 different modes. And on a long road trip, this is amazing. All right, my next favorite feature has to be the 360 parking cameras. So these, if you click this, you see the car. You see where I am. I am in a parking garage or at the rooftop of a garage. And what's cool is if I drive, you see everything. So I'm gonna go in here and then you look on this, you can see it all. You see me turning in. So literally, it's almost impossible to hit anything with these amazing cameras. All right, and my fourth favorite is the self-parking. So let's say you're driving in a parking garage in an unnamed location and you're looking for a spot. All you gotta do is hit this button. Those 360 cameras will come on. All you gotta do is cruise by slowly, like there's a spot right here. So just cruise by slow, right? And my car detected a spot. So now, all I do is turn on my blinker, right? Foot off the gas, or hit okay, foot off the gas, and hold this button. The the car goes into reverse by itself. It backs up. I'm not on anything. You can see my feet. You see it turning in by itself. This is all, I'm not touching the steering wheel at all. When it gets too close, it'll stop, turn the wheel. My feet are here, as you can see. It'll come out, fix itself, put itself into reverse. I'm not touching anything. And it'll back up. It'll back up nice. It's getting me nice and straight. And when I'm done, it stops for itself. And boom, easy. So ironically, we was in the engine bay for my least favorite feature, and we're back here again for my absolute favorite feature. So by far, my favorite feature of an F90 M5 is the motor. This thing from the factory, so no tune, no nothing, makes north of 600 horsepower. A factory family sedan in the M5 will beat a Lamborghini Huracan or R8 from the factory. And this is a sedan versus an exotic car. This by far is the absolute best part about an M5 and what really sets it apart from the rest. I appreciate y'all coming to check out my video, but stay tuned. We got some more fire content coming real soon and some big major updates. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, see y'all. Peace.